In this video, we're gonna show you how to upgrade to the Boost Auto Parts 2008 style tow mirrors for your 2007 to 2014 Ford F-150 truck. This set of Boost Auto Parts 2008 style Ford tow mirrors will let you add that classic look to your truck while maintaining all the features that you know and love. You can maintain power fold and power extend functionality if you had them originally, or upgrade to these features with our one-of-a-kind patented wireless technology. Switch over today to these 2008 style tow mirrors for your Ford F-150. This truck has our new style of tow mirrors on it, but we're swapping them out to our 2008 style tow mirrors, equipped with power fold and power extend, bringing that classic look to this decked out F-150. To check fitment, availability, and to purchase our products, go to boostautoparts.com. Up next, the installation. Your tow mirrors kit will come with 2 2008 style tow mirrors, 2 running light wires, 2 wireless modules, 3 wireless harnesses, and all other supplementary items necessary for this install. For this install, you'll need a metric socket set, a trim tool, a pick tool, needle nose pliers, wire strippers, crimp tool, a heat gun, electrical tape, and a straightened out piece of metal. To begin, make sure your windows are rolled down, then disconnect the battery at the negative terminal. To begin door panel removal, swing over to the driver door and remove this trim piece. Then remove the 8mm bolt here. At the door grab, remove this piece, then remove the 8mm bolt. The bottom of the door panel has 2 6mm bolts that you need to remove. With that done, carefully lift up the door panel, paying close attention to the door lock tab. On the other side of the door panel, locate the door release cable, and use needle nose pliers to pinch these 2 tabs together to slide the cable out. Go ahead and disconnect the connectors on the mirror adjust module and the door module. All these connectors have tabs that need to be depressed to fully release them. Then, with everything disconnected, you can fully remove the door panel and set it out of the way. Repeat the steps on the passenger side. Next, let's replace the existing mirrors with the Boost Auto Parts 2008 style tow mirrors. First, disconnect the mirror connector. Then remove the 3 11mm nuts at the mirror mount. Be sure to support the mirror from the other side as you remove these nuts. Next, guide your brand new Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors in place. Make sure not to pinch the mirror harness when mounting the mirror in place. Install the mirror using the 11mm bolts. Plug the mirror connector to the mirror harness. Repeat the steps on the passenger side. Now, if your tow mirrors came equipped with running light or switchback functionality, you'll need to install the running light wire from your kit to enable these features. This right here is the connector on the mirror for it, so go ahead and connect the running light wire here. Go ahead and peel back some of the door covering and drop the harness into the door cavity. Then, on the door jamb boot, pull back the grommet on the door and guide the blue wire out through the door jamb boot opening. Disconnect the cab side grommet of the door jamb boot. Then, using a firm piece of metal, in this case a straightened out coat hanger, and some electrical tape, guide the blue wire through the door jamb boot. After that, remove this trim panel on the floor. Then pull back on the weather stripping. Remove the trim piece with the hood latch next. After that, pass the running light wire through to the inside of the cab. Now, certain higher trim F-150s may have a door jamb connector here, so the running light wire will have to be routed differently. You'll want to poke a hole on the door jamb boot by the connector and feed your firm piece of metal out to the other side. Go ahead and tape the blue wire to the metal piece and pull it straight out through the boot. Then, pull back some of the weather stripping and pass the blue wire under the weather stripping and into the cab. Leave a little bit of slack on the blue wire here, that way the door can open and close. Then, put the weather strip back into place. Repeat the steps up to this point on the passenger side as well. Once your running light wire is inside the cab on the passenger side, tape it to a firm piece of metal, in this case a straightened out coat hanger, and pass it behind the center console over to the driver's side. Next, you want to guide these wires up to the headlight. In this video, we've spliced the two wires together to only pass one wire through the firewall, but you can pass both of the wires through if you prefer. Locate the grommet under the dash on the driver's side. This truck has had some mods done to it already, which is why the grommet is already populated with these wires. Depending on what kind of work has been done on your truck, you may or may not have wires present here. So go ahead and pass the blue wire through at the bottom of the boot. Then grab the blue wire from the other side and pull it through all the way. Guide the blue wire to the headlight, securing it out of the way from any sort of direct heat. Next, remove the three 10mm bolts holding the headlight. Then, pull the headlight back. Go ahead and drop the blue running light wire by the headlight and cut off any extra wire. Strip back the blue wire, then locate pin 2 on the headlight lamp connector. This truck is using an aftermarket headlight, so the setup looks a little bit different, but essentially you'll need to find the middle wire on the brown connector. Go ahead and use one of the provided red T-tabs to connect to pin 2. Then, use the butt connector end of the provided fuse to connect to the blue wire. Connect the quick disconnect on the fuse to the T-tab on the headlight connector. After this, install the headlight back on the truck, securing it with the three 10mm bolts. You can now move back to the driver's side and reinstall the two trim panels you had previously removed, as well as the weather stripping. Reinstall the grommets of the door jamb boot. Then proceed to installing your wireless components. In your Boost Auto Parts kit, you'll also receive our wireless upgrade kit that comes with the driver's side and passenger side wireless modules and the wiring harnesses. Your driver's side has two harnesses. One of them has two quick disconnects and two black connectors. The other harness has two white connectors. First, connect the harness with the two white connectors to the mirror. These connectors are keyed, so they cannot be plugged in incorrectly. Then, bring the harness with the two black connectors over to the mirror and plug them in according to the wire colors on the connectors. If your vehicle came equipped with power fold from factory, your tow mirrors should have this circuit breaker on them. In this case, you can disregard the small black connector with the blue and yellow wires on your harness. Simply plug in the orange wires together and tape the black connector with the blue and yellow wires out of the way to prevent any shorts. Your tap locations for your wireless integration will vary depending on the year of your truck. For 2007 and 2008 F-150 trucks, locate the green door lock connector. Then tap to pin 5 using a red T-tap from your kit. With the connector tab pointing up, pin 5 is at the bottom left corner. If needed, you can use some pliers to secure the T-tap in place. Then locate the black wire in either pin 3 or pin 4. These pins are on the first row in the third and fourth slots. Tap to either pin using the provided red T-tap in your kit, then take the wireless harness with the two disconnects that you had previously installed and connect the red wire from the harness to pin 5. Connect the black wire from the harness to pin 3 or 4, whichever wire you had previously tapped to. For 2009 to 2014 F-150 trucks, locate this black door lock connector. Tap to pin 1 and pin 2 on this connector. With the connector tab pointing up, these pins are on the first and second slots from the left. Use the provided red T-tabs from your kit to tap to these wires. Then, take the wireless harness with the 2 disconnects that you had previously installed and connect the red wire from your harness to pin 1. And connect the black wire from your harness to pin 2. Tap locations on the passenger side are the same, so you can follow the same steps for the other side as well. Next, we'll secure the wireless module onto the door panel. The driver side module will have 2 openings for connectors, and the passenger side module will only have 1. You can secure your module in the same position as shown in this video, or find an alternative that's clear of any obstructions. Next, bring the door panel up to the door and connect the 2 black connectors from the wireless harnesses to the wireless module. The connectors are different sizes, so they can only be inserted in the correct opening. The wireless module on the passenger side has 1 connector opening and 1 wireless harness, so go ahead and connect the harness to the module. Now back on the driver side, secure any slack out of the way. Then begin the door panel reassembly. Connect all the connectors back to the controls on the door panel. Then, reconnect the door release cable. With that done, slide the door panel down in place. Be sure not to damage the door lock tab when doing this. Install the 8mm bolt by the door release. Then install the trim piece in place. Install the 8mm bolt by the door grab and install the trim piece here too. Finally, install the 2 6mm bolts at the bottom of the door panel. Reconnect your battery to complete the installation. Here's a little bit more about how to use your wireless features. Start by activating the modules. Do this by selecting the left mirror on the mirror switch, then use the left-left, right-right sequence to activate the module. Once you hear 2 fast beeps, the modules are activated. While the modules are activated, the mirror glass will not adjust. Once the modules are activated, you may power fold and power extend the mirrors. Tap up to fold the mirrors out. Or tap down to fold the mirrors in. If your tow mirrors are equipped with power extend, hold the switch to the left to extend the mirrors. Or hold the switch to the right to retract the mirrors. To avoid damage to the mirrors, be sure not to hold the switch past the point of completion. In the event the button is held too long, a beep sequence of 1 long beep and 1 short beep will sound. And the mirror extension will stop. You may see the passenger side mirrors start folding or extending slightly after the driver's side due to the modules communicating from side to side. To deactivate the modules, you have 2 options. The first option would be to let the modules time out. If there's no activity for 10 seconds, the modules will automatically deactivate. You can also deactivate the modules by using the left-left, right-right sequence on the mirror switch. You'll hear 3 fast beeps once the modules are deactivated. Once the modules are deactivated, any left-hand mirror adjustment will be slightly delayed to prevent erratic module activation. Thank you for watching this tutorial. To get yourself a set of these 2008 style tow mirrors for your F-150, go to our website at boostautoparts.com. Boost Auto Parts also offers a wide range of parts and accessories for your truck or SUV. To stay up to date on new product releases and more videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for now. Catch you in the next one.